Ah, the Honda Ridgeline, seemingly around forever, this version. Actually, the Ridgeline was introduced that you're looking at here in 2017, and this is the very fancy Trail Sport Edition, one of the pricier models you can buy. But you shouldn't discount the Ridgeline from your shopping list if you're a hobby farmer or a serious gardener, because this is a really useful city pickup. It's got secure and comfortable handling. It's got a very versatile bed with a two-way tailgate and storage in the bed, lockable storage. And the cabin is big and comfortable. The reality is most of the folks driving around in gargantuan pickup trucks, well, they're kind of morons. They don't really need a pickup truck, but there's something lacking in their life, so they wrap themselves in a big rig that really is completely useless in the city. This Ridgeline, however, is a car masquerading as a pickup truck. It's got excellent ride quality. The 281 horsepower V6 is certainly strong enough. The 9-speed automatic gearbox shifts beautifully, and the overall ride quality is really first rate. And a big piece of that is the coil-sprung rear suspension, independent rear suspension. Overall, you will not find a better riding pickup truck at any price. The serious truckhead will know that there's no low-range gearing here, and ride height is more car-like than truck-like. And if you plan to tow something pretty big, this is not your choice. Compared with more traditional body-on-frame rivals like the Chevy Colorado and the Jeep Gladiator, the Ridgeline's 5,000-pound towing capacity is a couple of thousand pounds shy of the best in the segment. I'm sitting in a cabin that looks modern enough if you haven't driven anything that's been restyled and re-engineered in the, I don't know, the last 3 years. I mean, this touchscreen is okay, but at 8 inches, it's quite undersized. The instrument cluster here, pretty boring to look at, but certainly functional. The cabin overall, though, is something I really like because it is so big. It is the biggest cabin in this mid-size pickup class. I especially like what Honda has done in the back seat. Those rear seats, they flip and fold in a number of different ways, which makes the loading capacity of this rig really versatile. The Ridgeline, of course, has a car-based platform, which makes it terrific for driving around in the suburbs, but if you're a serious off-roader, not so much. However, Honda has added a few extra features to the Trail Sport to give you some real capabilities if you need to get to your ski cabin or some other mild off-roading place. All-wheel drive is standard, but even at that, fuel economy is pretty good. I just wish Honda offered a hybrid version so that I could get even better fuel economy and lower emissions. I think your typical suburbanite will be just fine with a 4-door crew cab with a 5-foot bed at the end. I mean, after all, this is basically a Honda Pilot with a bed. Thanks for watching. I'm Jeremy Cato, and this is CatoCarGuy.com. We'll see you next time.